Hello, my name's Abel and today I'm answering evaluation question 3, what have you learned from your audience feedback? For this question, I need to gather some audience feedback about my production and then with the feedback gathered, analyse it and see where my production prospered and where it could have been improved. The first step was to actually collect the audience feedback needed. To do this, I have filmed 4 of the intended target audience, which are young males, and then recorded their instant and honest opinion straight after watching it. I asked them 5 questions which could help me analyse their feedback. I am now going to show their reactions and feedback that was gathered through their participants. Hello Ben.
Hello Abel.
Hello Victor.
Abel.
Hello Thomas.
Hello Abel.
Hello Dan.
Hi.
Right, I've got you in here today because I want to watch my video. Then at the end I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and you can answer honestly if you like. So you can hit the play button and begin watching. Finished?
Yep.
Okay, first question, what are your initial thoughts on the production?
I thought it was actually quite good.
Okay.
Much better than I thought it would be. I thought it was quite good. I think it succeeds in the topic area. And I quite like the bit with Albert Einstein, the quote.
Okay.
It's good. I like the colour treatment of it. It's really good.
Okay.
The colour differential, yeah. It's really good. Very good editing. I like the lighting and the effects. I didn't expect the storyline to be like that.
Right, how do you mean?
Like, I didn't expect like the power it had and the effect it had on the actor at the end. I thought the actor at the start had just been like drunk or something.
Good. So, was there anything you feel could have been improved?
There's like an error of one of the characters laughing.
I'm well aware of that.
Yeah. I think that's...
more?
No, I think it's good.
Some of the acting.
Right, any in particular?
When they were in the lounge, the person on the right kept laughing, and you could tell their face was moving.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Maybe the titles didn't seem to fit the production, that sort of thing. I think the titles would have been better in like a finer writing or something like that, in a finer font rather than just blocked. I think the use of the dog was a bit difficult because it kept fidgeting around.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I can't really.
Cool. Okay.
Well, I think it would be like little things, so I guess if you really wanted to polish it up, I guess it'd be like, when it first stops, like time stops, when Paddy's earbuds go like wiggling, and then I guess when George's smiling.
Okay, yeah. As the intended genre was a thriller, do you feel this production portrayed that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay.
I think yes. I think it's probably more like a supernatural sort of thriller sort of thing. A bit like, and it's leaning more towards the same sort of genres as films like Hobbit and stuff like that because of the powers and the elements like that. But yeah, if it was like if it was like a full-length film, I could see it being like a thriller sort of.
Okay.
Not exactly a thriller to it. It doesn't really have like sort of feeling of a thriller, but just I wouldn't expect it to be a thriller. But yeah, I think it somewhat is a thriller, but it's not fully like I'd expect of a thriller film.
Okay. Did you manage to follow the story, and if not, where did you get confused?
I did follow the story. Like the first time he switches the pendant, well, I assume it's pendant, to the power where he steals the money, I was kind of confused as to what was happening, but after that the scene sort of made it seem quite clear to me that what was happening.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to follow, sorry.
Yeah. But I managed to, So
Okay. So you got that the pendant was doing this?
yeah, he was robbing time and he was robbing banks.
Great, okay.
I did follow the story.
Okay, great. And overall, did you enjoy the production?
Yeah, I thought it was quite good. Yeah.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. It was very good. I would definitely watch again.
Yeah, I thought it was quite good. Liked the especially like the titles and all that. Like
Great,
it was really good. Like a mixture of different colours and
great.
it's a good production.
Okay, thanks for your time, Victor.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time, Dean.
Sorry.
Well, thanks for your time, Thomas.
It's alright.
Thank you very much, Ben. Bye.
Bye bye.
The first question asked the audience was, what were your initial thoughts on the production? This question was met with overall positive feedback and helped clarify that some of the aspects used in the piece were effective. Some of these methods included the use of colour, the quote from Einstein, and the editing involved. From this, I learned that there were definitely parts of the productions that were beneficial to creating a piece that was gripping. The second question asked was there anything that could have been improved? The main criticism for this was the acting involved. For example, the actor who is in the living room scene blinks and smirks when he's supposed to be frozen in time. This therefore breaks the illusion of frozen time and ruins the immersion of a short film as a whole. Another small criticism I received was the choice of titles. The audience member thought that the titles did not fit the overall theme of the production, and the font was too bold and block-like, and then went on to suggest using a finer handwriting-like font. These pieces of constructive criticism were helpful, as I was aware of these problems, however needed to see whether or not they'd be noticed by the audience. Although it is not good that they were noticeable, it helps push me to make sure no small mistakes end up ruining the overall immersion of the feel of the piece. The third question asked the audience was, as the intended genre was a thriller, do you feel this production has betrayed this? I chose to ask this question as I felt the production did fit the thriller genre, but was unsure whether or not it could fit into any other genres. The answers for this question was met with mixed opinions, with 2 saying it did, whilst the other 2 said that it did to a somewhat extent, however it could have been done in some other way. For example, they said it didn't have enough tension in it. This helped me learn that making sure that the production is defined directly to a specific genre isn't vitally important, and instead can spread to other genres, such as action or adventure. The second to last question asked was, did you manage to follow the storyline, and if not, what confused you? I asked the audience this question as I felt the storyline was unclear, and the power that the pendant had was not portrayed well. However, the feedback from the audience was on the most part positive, with them saying that the story was easy to follow and made sense throughout. This was helpful as it showed that the storyline can be subtle and still understandable to the audience. Finally, the last question asked was, overall, did you enjoy the piece? This question was also met with positive feedback, with all the audience members saying they did enjoy it and one saying he would watch it again. Overall, the audience feedback received was very helpful in showing me that what was done well in my piece and what was not done so well. With the majority of the feedback being positive and the feedback that wasn't being positive being constructive. All these comments helped me learn that a short film does not need to have an obvious storyline or an obvious genre to make it understandable and enjoyable for the audience. It also helped me learn that the production needs to be to a high quality, and there should be no small mistakes, as these small mistakes can ultimately ruin the immersion that you're trying to create.